Hello, it's Fast Charlie. I've got a couple of padlocks here that K1 Locks had sent to me, and I thought I'd use them as part of my Stock Lock Sunday submission, or participation, I guess it would be. But first we have this American Lock 1100, and it came to me with no key. And actually, after I picked it, it did take a while to pick it. I noticed that there was no key pin in number 2. It was just a driver and a spring in number 2, and then the rest of them were just pinned. Number 6 was not pinned, but it is now. I did obviously fully pin it up, and then I filed this key, and it does work beautifully. And it also didn't have a clip on the cylinder, which I thought was interesting. Now it has a clip on the cylinder and also an anti-bypass wafer. The other one that I got with no key from K1 Locks is this really cool Master Lock 21, number 21. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before, or never had one anyway. But when I first opened the package yesterday, I noticed this little guy right here. I thought, man, that looks like it's I'm gonna be able to open it. So I picked it open. I single pin picked it. It was not too hard, but and then I pulled everything apart. Discovered that what worked best for me was this Torx 10, and I was able to pull everything out. I did end up shimming the cylinder when I did pull that out, and then I dumped the key pins out and found a key that was just lying around, and not a big deal on this key, but I think it's something like a 2 3 3 2 or something like that, or maybe 4 3 3 4, something like that. Anyway, no big deal, but I thought it would be fun to do, so I did it. It does have serrated pins of what I could put in here of serrated pins. I didn't change the drivers at all, only the key pins. So I don't remember if just 2 of the pins, because it's a 4-pin lock. I don't remember if all 4 of them have serrated key pins, or just 2. But yeah, these are usually pretty easy to rake open like that. We'll do that again because that took a minute. Well, it took a couple tries, but I need to make sure I'm not digging into the bottom here. There we go. There. Just using that L rake there. But then you can take just the regular old hook, and if you do it just right, you can zip it right open. But again, you make sure that you're not digging into the bottom of that. Huh. Well, I figured that I'd be able to just do it. I've done it before. There we go. Okay. Yeah, just kind of zip it. And there we go. Jeez. Second time's a charm on these. Alright. I am going to try to single pin pick it. Now, if I ever came across one of these that I absolutely had to get off, there's no way I would take the time to single pin pick it. If I had any kind of rake at all, or a pick that would allow you to just zip it. But there we go. I'm gonna show you how this works. Now the thing is, you know, it has a lot of spring tension, so it did lock back up. So the first time I did it, I had to get to this. Okay. I'm gonna try to find it first. There we go. I had to get it open and then worry about, then I just picked it open again. But when I did, that does not come out as far as I know, but this little nut does. And then got this little plate here, and then here are the insides. Pretty cool. Like I said, lots of spring tension. And then we have this little adapter for the back of the cylinder. And yeah, it's pretty cool. But what I did is well, I'll just use the key, but I just did that, picked it open, and then put a shim in here just so that I wouldn't have to worry about drivers falling down and springs getting caught and having to just, I mean, if that happens, you just take the back of a pick and push it up and you can spin it. But I just shimmed it and then dumped the pins out here just like so through those holes, and found a key and repinned it. So there you go. That is I think it's pretty cool. But I thank you again a lot, K1 Locks, and I really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun, and be seeing more of these locks that you gave to me, and of course the challenge locks. So everybody have a good rest of your Sunday, and be good and be well.